Hi, I'm Mary Ellen Saganovich, and this is Miracles with Mary Ellen. Today on Miracles, I'm going to be speaking about your brain, the miracle of your brain. And don't we all know what a great miracle God gave us when He created our brain and our entire body? Did you know that your brain only weighs approximately 3 pounds and operates on only 15 watts of power? Now, that's not a lot of power, especially for everything your brain does, especially when you understand that your brain processes 34 gigabytes of information every day. Now, here are some basic facts about your brain. Did you know that you actually see things upside down, but your brain flips the image so you see it right side up? Your brain makes you vulnerable to deception. Now, have you ever seen one of those street magicians on the street, and they ask you to pick a card, any card, and then you put the card back in the deck, and all of a sudden your card's on the top? Well, that's because the magician is having you focus on one thing while they're doing something else. And it's the same thing with your brain. You must focus on exactly what you want your brain to give you. Be specific and give details. Your brain causes you to have something called change blindness. Now, the example I like to give about this is, we all drive the same way to work or the gym or whatever every day, okay? And let's say I'm driving to the gym. And then one time, my neighbor comes around and goes, "Hey, Mary Ellen, excuse me, can I get a ride to the gym?" And so we're riding down the street, and my neighbor goes, "Wow, what's that building being built over there?" And you kind of go, "Wait a minute, I didn't even notice that." That's because your brain has caused you to have change blindness. Your brain focuses on what is most important. And since you're driving the car and you need to be aware of where you're driving, you haven't even paid attention to the building that is very big going up that you're passing every day. So your brain decides the information that is necessary for you to have. Next is your brain doesn't grasp details. It assumes. And it looks at the bigger picture. And since 99% of all assumptions are false, your brain is actually feeding you false information. These assumptions allow your brain to manipulate you, and without changing your self-talk every day, your brain continues to run on autopilot and gives you the same misinformation daily. So if you've been talking to yourself about, "I can't do this," and "oh, life is so horrible," or whatever, you're giving yourself negative information. Or if you've been watching all the negative news all the time, you need to change your self-talk and give your brain some new information to feed it. It takes work and awareness to disbelieve what you've been taught. And you've heard me say before that many societal teachings are incorrect, such as worry and assumptions and all that. Well, the example I like to give with disbelieving is the first time I went ziplining up here by Ocoee in Cleveland, Tennessee. I was all hooked up, and you had to run and jump off this platform to go ziplining. Well, as I was running, my brain was going, "Stop, stop, stop, don't do that," because my brain was trying to protect me. So I had to overcome that and just jump anyway, and then my brain reconfigured itself to go, "Oh, okay, she's safe." So it takes work and awareness to disbelieve what you've been taught. Now I'm going to give you a little example, okay? I want you to look at this picture. Here's the top line, and here's the bottom line. And which line do you think is bigger, is longer? This is the top line. I hope I'm holding it right. And this is the bottom line. Most of you probably thought the top line was longer. Actually, both of them are the same length. They're both 6 inches long, with 2 inches coming out or going in. It is the going out or coming in that makes the line appear longer or shorter. So your brain deceives you unless you reprogram it. Your brain is actually fabricating your reality, which is why it is so important what you focus on expands and what you think about happens. This is why it's important to wire your brain for success. And self-talk is such an important part of programming or reprogramming your brain, which is why at the end of every Miracles with Mary Ellen segment, I give you some positive self-talk so you can utilize it day after day. You know, the more you become aware of the programs your brain is running and replace those programs that you are running for your success, the more you will advance toward achieving a peaceful, happy, successful, abundant life. Now, I want you to remember these points. The right self-talk wires positive programs into your brain. Positive programs create a positive attitude. A positive attitude results in making good choices. Good choices result in making right actions, and right actions create successful results. Your brain and how it becomes wired is the single most important player on your life journey. When your brain is wired to help you succeed, you will succeed. And if your brain is wired for failure, well, guess what? You can expect failure. The key is to become aware that at all times, your words, your thoughts, the phrases you write are actually wiring your brain to create your success or your failure. Take care of your brain. Give it rest. Give it the proper nutrients. Give it the right messages, the right words, and the right phrases, and it will help you to achieve anything possible. And when I say give it the right messages, I mean you have to do it constantly because you're overcoming what you've been taking with you all throughout your life. You know, other than your spirit and God, your brain is all you have to guide you. Without being aware of what a well-managed brain can do for you, you will fail more often than necessary, and you will have little understanding of why things are going wrong. The more you understand and use awareness to manage your brain, more you will be able to successfully manage your mind and manage your life for success. Now here is your self-talk for brain. I'll say it twice so you can write it down. I use positive self-talk daily to give my brain the right messages. I know every thought I think, every word I say or write wires my brain for success. I always give my brain the right messages and the words to create exactly the life I want. Once again, here is your self-talk for brain. I use positive self-talk daily to give my brain the right messages. I know every thought I think, every word I say or write wires my brain for success. I always give my brain the right messages and the words to create exactly the life I want. Thank you all for joining me so much. Sorry I didn't call out all your names. Phyllis, Randy, Jill, Manny, Glenda, thank you so much for joining me on Miracles with Mary Ellen. I know there were many more. I'm sorry. Please join me next week on Miracles with Mary Ellen when I'll be talking about programs and what kind of programs and how you can rewire your brain for success. So join me next Monday, Miracles with Mary Ellen, for the Miracle of Programs. Don't forget to follow me on AskMaryEllen.com. My new Facebook page at Ask Mary Ellen. Please go over there and like it. And if you like it, give it a good rating. I would appreciate that. My books, Healing Words, Life Lessons to Inspire, and Truth, Taking Responsibility, Unleashes True Healing, can be found on Amazon or through my website at AskMaryEllen.com. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.